Well, we've got our take on the press conference from yesterday. Uh, when you saw Kalen DeBoer's press conference, what was your overall takeaways from it?
Really more so just what Kalen DeBoer is really a mix of what Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb was talking about with the run game, still getting it going, uh, and it's really, and I really just really harp on something that Ryan Grubb said. He was saying that reflecting on Ty Simpson's comments, saying that it's more so of a mindset thing, and then Kalen and then Ryan Grubb really retracted that thought and said it's a physicality thing. So I'm just saying, when you hear stuff like that, and that's been such of a focus for this Alabama team, is I mean, it's not concerning, but it's really I'm really thinking from a personnel standpoint. So who does it have to be? Does it have to be a Jam Miller? I mean, is it going to be Jam Miller? Is it going to be Daniel Hill? Are we going to see some more Kevin Riley? Really trying to see. So hearing stuff like that, it really just makes me. I already have my eye on that situation with the run game, but it really just makes me think even more. And also just hearing some stuff about some players near return. You got Quay Walker. Just hearing more good things about his recovery. He had a broken foot versus Georgia in week 4, and hearing how he's getting more and more looking more and more better in his rehab and as he returns to practice and stuff like that. So a return like that would definitely help this Alabama defense that's already been feasting over these last few weeks in the pass rush and in things like that, which came more Warmack in that group. So just those two things right there, those two things were definitely things that stuck up in my ear. I also heard Ty Simpson speak today at practice to the media after practice, and he was talking about preparing for this vicious OU defense and stuff like that. And he said he reached out to Arch Manning, who had already faced the
Nice.
defense in the Red River rivalry game. So that's real interesting to me. That the fact that they said they keep a good friendship, the two quarterbacks, but they said Todd Simpson also gave him some tips on that Georgia defense that Arch Manning's going to see. So those three things right there, those three things really stuck out to me over between today and yesterday.
Oh man, that like hearing that from you, man. Like this get me excited about Texas, Georgia, and Alabama, Oklahoma even more now because we're gonna be seeing what Ty has learned from Arch, and we're gonna be seeing what Arch has learned from Ty on Saturday afternoon and on Saturday night. Everybody's gonna be so amazed. I tell you what.
Yeah, hopefully they gave each other some good tips. I mean, the
Oh,
OU defense is feisty, and then you got going winning in Athens. That's always difficult. That's always tough. But but back to Alabama's standpoint and things like that. Also saw Kane Warmack just talking about the growth of a player like a Keon Keeley and how he was able to contribute uh, contribute versus LSU. I think he picked up another half a sack. I think it was. I'm not sure. I forgot. But yeah, a player like a Keon Keeley and stuff like that. Alabama fans have been wanting to see him. So the fact that you getting some complimentary players, being able to step up in this defense and things like that. That's why you see them performing at the way that they are. Not just that this depth and that this nucleus on the defensive end is actually being able to, really just grow under Kane Warmack in his second year and leading his defense. So
oh, no doubt, man. And we were hearing a lot about sign discussions about sign stealing, like gathering information.
yeah,
We were hearing a lot about that in the press conference.
yeah, I saw Ryan Grubb allude to Brent Venables and who's the head coach? It's Brent, yeah, Brent Venables you know how they were saying Oklahoma still signs and stuff like that. Well, Ryan Grubb, obviously he was joking, but it feel like some seriousness to that. He was saying that well, just know that we change stuff every week, so you know they're looks like they're gonna be updating some of those signals and stuff like that. But still the same though. It's still gonna be a chess matchup on the other side versus that Oklahoma defense. But then again, Alabama has performed well at home, and they've proven to be able to adjust and be able to just squeeze out enough on offense. But like I said, it really just depends on how things go up front. But in terms of stealing signs, I mean, at the end of the day, we still got the playmakers to beat them, so they still got to execute on the field. So, but that was real interesting to see Ryan Grubb, speak on that. So.
Oh, no doubt, man. And we also heard a little bit about the friendship of Kalen DeBoer and Dave Roberts. It's like I didn't know they go a ways back. Like, wow, it's like that's so cool.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that Dave Roberts is the Los Angeles Dodgers manager and stuff like that, and just to have some royalty out in Tuscaloosa this past weekend. Hopefully his championship vibes can rub off on Kalen DeBoer, and we can get some similar results in T-Town the way they had in LA this past October when they won the World Series. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm excited about all that. But how are you feeling about Connor Talty? Our kicker at the moment, because because I was because I saw a little bit of where DeBoer was talking about where he said, "quote The thing I really like is when he's had one that didn't really go well, he has been able to respond. Him being able to respond, that's what you got to do. I don't think it has really affected my choices to go for it on fourth down." Unquote.
Yeah, the Connor Talty situation is interesting because you got a player that's been had his ups and downs this season. He's hit from close range. He's had his struggles from over probably about 45 and stuff like that. But he kind of like what Kellen DeBoer said. He's been able to when things haven't gone his way, he's still been able to respond and you know uh, uh, pass the test the next time he's been tested. And a great example of that was versus LSU. You saw I think it was an extra point. Was it an extra point? No, I think it was a field goal.
Field
He
goal.
yeah, it was just like on Madden. When you get the game stick stuck and you're kicking a field goal and you got the monitor and it goes all the way over there. Well, he had one of those ugly misses, but he was still able to redeem himself and uh clean up the second time in that LSU game. So that just goes back to show the trust that Kellen DeBoer has in him, and we're gonna need him, especially during this time of the year. You get got a lot of dog fights and stuff like that, and dog close games, and you never know when it's gonna come down to a Connor Talty field goal to win it for Alabama. So I think that Kellen DeBoer, just him continuing just to show his belief in Talty, that speaks volumes.
No doubt. No doubt about it.